is Danny and welcome to another book talk. For those of you who haven't realized yet, all these talks, book talks, manga talks, comic talks, are like wrap-ups of books I've read recently. I always take the last three. So whenever I have read 3 books, 3 comics or 3 mangas, I make one of these videos. So those kind of monthly wrap-ups are like really put a lot of pressure on me because I read so slow, so I feel like, oh my god, I only read 1 book, or I only read this and only that, so I make it like this. So I wait until I have 3 books and then I make a video. So it's all I'm talking about is recent reads, so there's that. Just wanted to put it out there because you've actually never seen a wrap-up of mine, so these are what those videos are for. But yeah, anyway, let's get started with the first book. The first book I want to talk about is City of Lost Souls. That's the 5th book in the Mortal Instruments. I can't get into it too much because obviously spoilers, duh. Most of you know what this is about because like everyone has read it, but for those who don't know, this is about a girl named Clary who gets introduced into the shadow hunter world, and she finds out that she is a shadow hunter herself, and they have to fight demons and protect the human world and themselves. So this is basically the main thing. I love this series, but I'm happy when it's done. I have 1 more book to go in this series. It's taken me months because of the body read, but I'm so happy when this series is over and I finally know how it ends. Basically, I wanted to read this series to compare it with the Shadowhunters TV show, so I see what they use from the book, how they use it differently, what happens and everything, so I know a bit more again, because book 5 and 6 is actually a first time read, so I've never actually finished the series when I first read it. But I really love the Shadowhunter world and all the characters and the idea of it. Simon is as always my favorite, and I'm so happy he's got more screen time or scene time in these later books. So that makes me happy, and I gave this book 4 out of 5 stars. Then the next book I want to talk about is in the same universe but another series, and that is Clockwork Prince, the 2nd book in the Infernal devices. It plays, as I said, it plays in the same universe as the Mortal Instruments, but it's from back in 1870, and it plays in London instead of New York. So as I say, this is the 2nd book. There are 3 in the series. I'm currently reading the 3rd one and I absolutely freaking love this story. I prefer it over Mortal Instruments by far. It's also got my all-time favorite character now. Like, he's my all-time favorite in the whole Shadowhunter universe, but he's also one of my favorite characters in all the books I've read. So yeah, my favorite character is Jem, or James. It's him on the cover, and he's so great. He's beautiful, he's amazing, he's so sweet, he's awesome. And I love him so much. It's also my favorite Parabatai bond in here is the one between Jem and Will. Also, speaking of Jem, can we just appreciate this freaking beautiful cover with this freaking beautiful boy who plays the violin, and I just freaking love this cover so much. It's my favorite out of the 3 because obvious reasons. But yeah, there's a few characters I get really attached to, and Jem is one of them, so it makes this story so much more bearable, but also so much more hard, but it's heartbreaking and sad as well. And I just want to protect him from everything and everyone. My precious boy. But yeah, I won't get into details about this book because, as I said, it's in the middle of a series, so spoiler alert. But I love it, as I said, and I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. It's also got a map in the beginning of the book, which makes it so much better, and if you've ever been to London, there's even a few places that you recognize on the map. So given the fact it's from 1870, so yes, beautiful, beautiful book. And the last book I want to talk about is this lovely Tim Burton book. I bought this and a few other Tim Burton related books after I watched Nightmare Before Christmas on Halloween. This book is from the Museum of Modern Arts in New York, I believe. And I've read it because I just really need some inspiration for my art, because I'm in an art slump for about 2 or 3 months already and I'm not seeing the end of it just yet. So I just want to like look at other artist stuff, and I freaking love Tim Burton, so I got a few of his books just for inspiration really. This book is basically about Tim Burton, his art, and how he came into film. He talks about Nightmare Before Christmas, Beetlejuice, Edward Scissorhands, Sleepy Hollow, Batman, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and so on. And it also collects some of his art. I love his art. It's weird and different and unique, and I especially like the art of his animated films. It's definitely inspiring, and it shows me that you don't have to be a perfect artist to get somewhere in the artist world. You just have to have a really great imagination really. So yeah. But yeah, that's just a short book. It didn't take me long. There's not a lot of text in this one, but I really like it, and yes. So yeah, these are the 3 latest books I've read. If you've read any of these, which I'm pretty sure you've read these 2, or at least this one, let me know what you thought. Let me know about your favorite characters from both the Mortal Instruments or the Infernal Devices, or your overall favorite character in the Shadowhunter universe. And yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon with another one.